Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well tonight. Hey White Rabbit, Ellen, Prissy, Avery, thank you for being here. Music City Mom, just giving a quick shout out to the peeps in the chat. Um, B, thank you so much for yesterday. You didn't have to do that, but that's much appreciated. Prissy, you know as always, Kim Maple Syrup, I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. And this is my friend Mo.
Hi, everybody. I know everybody.
And yeah, she's got one fantastic story to tell. I told her she ought to write a book. It would sell 1,000,000 copies for sure. All right. Hey Kimmy, I hope you're doing great tonight. Um, all right, Miss Mo, you have the floor.
Oh, where do I start? What do I do? Like, what do I start saying?
Well, just tell us how it all started. Just tell us, just like you're talking to me, like just the whole story you told me. You know, whatever you feel comfortable with sharing. This is your time.
Okay, so I think like what I started telling you about was like when I went to prison.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you guys know the movie or not movie, but the television show Orange is the New Black. Put a one in chat if you all know Orange is the New Black.
That's so funny.
Um, so um, Orange is the New Black was about this woman who was in federal prison. It was a prison camp what she was in. Well, that's my life. I went to a federal prison, so and I don't mind sharing because the way I look at it is I have learned from all my mistakes that I've made, and it's actually made me a better person. You know, totally different person and a better person for it. So I have no problem with telling people that's where I went. Um, without getting into full detail as to why I was there, I committed a federal crime. It had to do with the mail. Um, it's like listed as mail fraud. We'll just leave it at that. But it was a federal crime. Anything to do with the mail is a federal crime. So, but like going back prior to that, mm, everything just that led up to it, like I had what was it from the time I was I think like 22 until I went to prison. In God, that was not me burping, just so you know. That was my fiance burping in the background. um, so I went to prison in 2009. So and I got out in 2010. I was there for a year. So until then, till 2009, I, um I was highly addicted to pain pills. I guess you could put it just medication. I was highly addicted to pills. So, and man, you go, guys, it's something that's really hard to kick. Once you are in that, it's extremely hard to kick. I couldn't tell you how many times that I've been to rehab, numerous rehabs, and been in and out of them, kicked out of them, because I couldn't do it. It was rehab's rough on you too. It really is. And then
Yes.
you kick it, you get out, and then all of a sudden you get back into it. You relapse, you fall back into that same pattern again. Some people are good right away, but you know what? A lot of people relapse, and I did. I relapsed numerous times, and my drug problem is what led me to doing, my what I got charged for. So just so you guys know, also that I do not have a felony. And you can look it up too. God dang it, I should have brought my paperwork up here with me to show too. Because when I tell people this, they don't believe me. I have a federal misdemeanor. So when you are and they send you to lockup, it doesn't matter if you have a felony or a misdemeanor, they put you in prison. You don't go to jail for a misdemeanor when you're federal. So what happened was, I got my charge, and I did not. I originally was not sent to prison. They originally, all they did was they gave me probation. Actually, they gave me probation, and they had sent me to rehab for 3 months. Well, Mo went to rehab, and Mo flunked out of rehab. We'll just put it because 3 months of inpatient rehab, I swear to, with a bunch of women, while you're detoxing and coming down off of stuff, really hard to do. It was a lot. So I ended up getting dropped out of rehab, and for that, it was a violation of my probation. When you violate, you get locked up. So so I'm in Michigan. In Michigan, they do not have any federal.
Oh no. You seem to have frozen up, Mo.
Oh,
okay, you're back. You're back. Sorry.
You
want me? You just let me know when you want me to show the pictures that you sent me. Because I put them as overlays because I don't know how to share screen and all that. Rabbit's going to have to walk me through that one day. But I do know how to do overlays, and that'll just put it over our faces, and they'll see the pictures, and you can, share whatever you want with those as well.
Damn it! Why? I don't know why I can't. You can share them anytime.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to put up the one with the 3 of you first, okay? And then the group picture. Is that okay?
Maybe I should move to a better location because it seems like it's my service, I think.
Okay. Stitching, it's at the bottom of the screen and on the scroll. dazedandconfused276@gmail.com, all lowercase. Feel free to email me.
I'm gonna move into my kitchen because I think that it's my Wi-Fi and it keeps.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move the computer and stuff and then go into my kitchen.
Okay.
Where was I at?
You were
in Michigan, is what I said.
Yes. Okay. Yes, I was.
So I live in Michigan. In Michigan, they do not have any women's federal prisons here, or what I should say is federal prison camps, because I was the lowest of lowest security. So that means I go to camp. I don't go to a high security prison, God, that sun is bright. Yikes. Okay, so the closest one that I go to would be Kentucky. So that's where they sent me. They put me in Kentucky. It wasn't too terrible, but so before they send you to the camp, they put you in what's called a federal prison holding center, which is basically your county jail, but that has a contract with federal. So that's right. I went to Newaygo County because that's closest to where I live. I live in Grand Rapids. So
do you see the comment? I'm not sure what's going on.
Tracy
is totally goodness. All Sorry, she's hidden. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
That's the one.
The Tracy with the numbers behind her name.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll just block her for this stream. I'm not in the business of blocking people, but if that affects you, then I will. So she's blocked. Again, I'm sorry, Mo. Yeah, I'm here. Mo?
I'm here. I'm so sorry.
Okay. No,
it may keep going in and out like that. I don't know why my shit does that. I'm so sorry.
It's quite all right. I'll go up and I'll go ahead and block the vent room from this particular live, just for this one. I have, and again, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Me so mad.
Just for this live, I'm not, like I said, I'm not in the business of blocking people, and just to make you feel comfortable, because I know this is your story and you deserve to be comfortable. Just like I said yesterday, I don't want anything bad said about any of my guests, period. So they're blocked. Oh, goodness.
I don't know why it keeps doing this. It's getting on my nerves.
Right. Yes, she is buffering. Sorry about that, guys. Please go ahead.
So, Nicolina, we have a huge history, major history. That's why. There's a lot. Oh my God. I'll just come in and start talking every time it comes back. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Are you here? Guys, I'm so sorry. She is buffering. Apparently, her service is
I'm getting
pretty
so
bad.
Freaking pissed off. I don't know why it's doing this bullshit. Maybe I should turn my Wi-Fi off.
Or maybe camera. Maybe.
But it does it even with my microphone, just mic.
Oh no.
It's so stupid. I does this all the time too. I don't know. It's so irritating. I am literally right by the tower, and it still does it.
Why can't you stream off from the computer?
You want to call me on the phone?
Hey, I'm gonna do it off my computer instead of my phone.
Okay. All right.
I'm thinking that might help it.
Okay.
So let me add it again through my computer here real quick.
All right. Guys, so sorry. Just a little bit of technical glitches. Hello, Coco, Frankie, Lulu, Sun Beach, all y'all.
Okay, here it comes.
Okay, cool. Let me remove this other one. Hold on just a second. All right. Sorry, guys. Hold on just a second. All right. Sorry, guys. Hold on just a second. All right. Sorry, guys. Hold on just a second. All right. Sorry, guys. Oh, there's the echo. All right. Sorry, guys. Oh, there's the echo.
Uh-oh. It's like playing over and over.
I know. Okay, let me mute you for just a second, and maybe that'll work. Okay, let me mute you for just or actually, and maybe that'll work. Okay, let me mute goodness gracious. Or actually, I don't see mute.
What about dropping me and then I'll come back in? Maybe that works. Right up on the corner up there. Oh, now I have no sound. Right up on the corner up there. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh, it's going to do it again. Oh, now I have no sound. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Now I can, yes.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, so
now we're
I'm
back.
mute.
I think this will help.
Okay, cool.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm trying to think of where I was at.
Michigan, the state of Michigan.
Yeah, so I live in the state of Michigan. They don't have federal prison camps here. And when you go to federal prison, you always go to a holding center first, because the way it is they have to get your bed ready first. And if they don't have any space ready yet, then they need somewhere for you to go prior to that. So I went to it's Nuevo County Jail, because they're a federal holding center. And gosh, I was there 3 months before they actually flew me out to prison. Yeah, I was there for about 3 months, and then I went to the prison camp after that. For the rest of my time, I did a whole year altogether. I'll plug my computer in real quick.
Okay. Now I'm going to put up one of your pictures, okay?
There's me in the middle.
Yes, this is Mo right here. I don't know if you guys can see because it's an overlay. I don't know how to share screen at this moment in time. I am going to have to get with White Rabbit. Nicolina is asking a question. I'll put it.
I can't see it, so you'll have to tell me.
Can you see it now?
Why did I go to prison? There's a lot to it, but the charge is mail fraud.
All right.
You there? Are you there?
Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry. Sorry, I was looking at the chat.
No, you're okay, honey. Without going fully on into all the details around it, it was mail fraud. Let me there. Okay. And that's federal. So anyway, I worked for the post office too. Just to let you know. I'm not going into the full details about it, but I worked at the post office at the time. And that the original charge, the mail fraud, it was reduced to mail fraud. That is the original charge. The original charge is mail fraud.
Right.
So I went there for a year. Then when I got out, I was out off of papers and everything, because I served my entire time. Because when I went in, it was for the violation is when I went in, because I originally did not get jail time or prison time, because I had literally no past whatsoever. And it was a very, very low security too. So,
It's sort of like Martha Stewart prison, right?
Exactly like it. So like when we were there, there was a it's like a 4-story, and it looks like a college dorm, basically, is what it looks like. You had there was like a salon on one floor. We had a big like movie room in the basement. They had a huge like screen up on the wall and everything. I mean, it was gigantic. And the guards would go to the store and get new movies for us to watch every weekend. So we'd have movie night on the weekends. I mean, and they had classes there that you could take. People that weren't graduated yet, they had schooling. They had some college courses you could take there, I mean, just a bunch of stuff. And the women run the camp, basically. They work the camp. They do the grounds. They do all the construction. I mean, they do everything in the camp, inside and outside. We had a garden there, and all of the vegetables and stuff that were at the garden, we would send to the soup kitchen, basically, to feed the homeless. And then the ladies
Right.
that did crocheting and all that, they would teach it as well. They would do all of that, and then everything that they got was sent to homeless people as well. So they did a lot of stuff for the homeless. And then we had, just outside of the camp, like out on the grounds, they had we had a track, we had basketball, we had a little baseball diamond, there was volleyball. I mean, all kinds of stuff. It's weird, being in prison and having all of that kind of shit there. It was weird to me, because I did not expect that.
Well,
I'm not
absolutely
complaining
not.
about
I
it.
wouldn't. Right. I would never, ever. I always hear horror stories about jail.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't personally. I would do anything to not be in jail.
Yeah. The only thing that really, really sucked, to be quite honest, is that I was away from my child. Being away from my son for even a day sucked, but let alone a year. And they live, they're all the way back in Michigan still, so I couldn't see him. Where's my e-cig? So I couldn't see him or anything like that. All I could do was talk to him on the phone and, write back and forth to him, and that was it. And it sucked.
Right.
There was nothing to do about it. And then when I got out, they give you a bus ticket and whatever money you have left in your account, and send you on your way. Basically.
Wow.
So I took a bus all the way home from Kentucky. I took a Greyhound bus.
Oh wow, yeah, those Greyhounds are. Yeah, I heard that they weren't that fun either. You stopped like 100 times along the way. It was never a straight shot.
No, it was not a straight shot. That shit sucked. That really sucked. But it was nice being home finally.
Well, absolutely.
That's my horror story.
Right. So how are you doing now? Your future's
now.
bright.
Mm-hmm.
You ought to wear shades. That song, "Your Future's Bright." You ought to wear shades. I'm an
shades.
80s baby. I'm sorry.
No, it's great. It is. It's great now. I do a lot of, I work freaking a lot during the week. And then the minute I get out of work, I go out and do the work that I do with the animals, the rescues.
Yes. Tell us a little bit about your passion. Yes.
Yeah,
please.
that is like my passion, is rescuing animals. It's mainly cats that are on the street. Like, so a friend of mine had bought the building, and we go in on it together, doing all the rescue and stuff. So we get people will call us that need help with like say a stray that they have or found. So we'll go out there and we'll trap it, or just grab it if it's nice. And then
Ain't that funny?
I like that. And then take it to the rescue and make sure that it's healthy, it's fixed, it's been to the vet. And then after all of that, we get them adopted out. But we have different programs that we put them into, different adoption programs that they can go into. And then like cats that are not friendly, like the feral ones, there is actually a working cat program around here that we get those ones into. So basically they go to farms and they live on the farm.
Right, right. Hey guys, this is not this channel right here is my channel. This is not a channel to attack other creators. Mods, please, please, please. I just that's not what I'm about. I'm about listening to people's stories because I feel like everybody has a story. And I'm sorry, Mo. I see some comments in chat and I have to address this, okay?
No, you're fine.
Guys, please be kind. Kindness goes so much further than being mean. Okay? No, I don't like that. That's not what we're here about. We're here to listen to Mo's story. She's telling us about her passion, which I love what she does. She actually worked herself sick, and it was I worried about her every dang day. You know, because I couldn't get a hold of her there for a while, and I worried about her a lot. Hey, Toaster Oven, guys, please don't come in here bashing other creators. That's not what my channel's about. I will not stand for it. This is about featuring people and listening to their stories. If you don't have anything nice to say, please just leave. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Sorry, I knew that was going to come.
I had a feeling it was going to
eventually.
happen when I seen who was in here.
Well, I mean, and to be honest, if you're not here to listen to these stories, then, you know, please find another channel. There's a plethora of other channels on the
Right.
YouTube that you could be watching.
It's like just be an adult.
Yes,
Be an
that's
adult for
all
once.
I want. All right, now you see me. That's great, great. Please, please, please just sit back and enjoy. Let's listen to Mo. Let's give her the respect that she deserves as a human, and we'll go from there. You know, there's plenty of creators. They have channels. They have lives. Please take that to their channels. Just respect me that much, okay? That's all I ask. All right, guys.
Hi, Sistina.
All right, Mo. Sorry about that. Please tell us about your passion. I love hearing your kitty stories. I love it.
Well, that's basically what I do. You know, we go out and rescue them off the street and basically give them another chance. Pretty much give them a second chance because so where I live, most of the animals that are on the street and most of the cats that you see out on the street around here, honestly, they've been tossed out. Especially the ones that are friendly, they come walking right up to you and they want love and all that. Those ones, they've been around humans. You know that they have because they're friendly and they want your attention and love. And people, what they'll do is they will move and put them out on the street because they can't take them with them. Instead of trying to find them a house or a home, you know, or getting into another rescue or something, they'll just toss them out on the street. It just eats me at it just makes me so furious. It really does. I rescued a dog. His name is Jack, and Jack now lives with my son. My son actually adopted him from us. Jack was, his owner had to move and couldn't take dogs with him where he was going. So instead of trying to find somewhere for him to go, he tied him up out in the backyard when he left, dumped a bag of food out there, and just took off.
Wow.
We don't know how long he was out there. We only think it was for a couple of days, but even a couple of days, it's just sad. So the landlord contacted me because it was just down the road from me and I had talked to him before. So he contacted me and I came and I got him. Sweetest dog, just the sweetest dog ever. And now my son has him. He's in a really good home with my son.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. I know you sent me a video a while back about feeding squirrels too, or not squirrels, but raccoons, right?
Raccoons?
Yes, yes. Like she's
Uh-huh.
the animal whisperer, guys. I swear.
And squirrels.
And squirrels.
I actually was telling Avery how to feed squirrels. Yep, I love the little critters, man. I love animals, but I had last year I had a mom raccoon and her babies that made a not a home, but like would come up to my porch at night and take a nap there halfway through the night. So I thought, well, I'm gonna give them some food, you know. So I did, and then they kept coming back, and eventually they would come right up to my door because they knew when I was coming. So they would come right to my door and wait there for me, and I would give them. They liked hot dogs, so I'd give them hot dogs. I have hot dogs in my fridge all the time for them. And then for treat after that, they like Pop-Tarts. So I give them Pop-Tarts. So they get hot dogs and Pop-Tarts from me. But no, then they come right up to me. They take it right out of my hand. I did get bit by a raccoon last year, but it wasn't one of them. I was walking out to my car, actually getting ready to go and feed them, and a raccoon came running up my driveway out of nowhere and just latched right onto my leg. So I had to go in and get shots, and that sucked. That really sucked.
No, I'd say so.
Yeah, it was terrible. But I got the squirrels. They come up to my door too. I'm saying they come right up to my back porch, and they come right up to my door, and they wait there for me. And it's cute. The squirrels come right up. They take it right out of my hands too.
Wow, yeah. You got to be something special for a squirrel to come up and just eat out of your hand because yeah, every time I get around they run. But, you know, I'm a big old clodhopper, so
they're very skittish. They really are. They're real skittish. I'm just an animal lover.
yes.
Just a big old animal lover and a grandma. I got a grandma. I'm a grandma now too.
Yes. Yes. And the baby is just adorable. I love those pictures.
He's so precious.
Wow. Yes.
He is a sweetheart. He really is. He trying to think. He's almost a month old. Yeah, he's almost a month old now. He is a little sweetheart. And I got it's just loving to pieces, you know. It's not my child, but it's a weird, it's like I don't even know how to explain it, you know. It's like you've got so much love for him. It's like a different type of love.
I told you, didn't I?
You did too.
I told you. I told you I'd take a bullet. I'd take a bullet for my kids, but I'd take 4 or 5 for my grandbabies.
Yes.
For real.
Yep. I would too. He's just amazing. He really is. And you know, my son is such a good daddy to him too. I never expected that. I really didn't. I did not expect that. I thought it was going to take a while. But then again, my son also is always been great with kids. So to see him as a daddy though, oh my God. Bye, Pendar.
Yeah. Yes, thank you for being here, Miss Pendar.
Yeah, to see him as a daddy, that's just like the most amazing thing. It's just the cutest thing. I love it so much.
Yeah, I'd say so. I sit back and I watch my kids with their babies, and I'm like, man, I just, you know, and this is just facetiously. I'm saying this facetiously, just totally joking. But I wish they had, you know, I wish they have just one kid that acts like they did when they were little, just so that they see what, you know. I mean, obviously I don't, you know, they weren't bad kids by any means. You know, typical teenage angst is all. But I was a single parent of 3 kids, all 18 months apart. So
wow.
Yeah, it was almost like with one, when one got out of a stage, the other one was getting into it. And then right after that one, the other one, it was just 6 years of stages each time.
Jeez. So yeah, it's like you never got a break from it.
No, I mean, but geez, oh Peach, you blink and they're grown. It's
Yeah. It's crazy.
it is.
My son's 24 now, and it's just like, God, where did the time go? Oh my God, penny pimp daddy. So do I. I want one too. I totally do. Did you see what he said?
Oh wow, yeah. Are they high maintenance?
Oh my God, I would love to
Just
have
lots
one.
of
They're the
water.
cutest. I was watching some videos on people that had rescued some, and I about died. I was like, oh my God, I want one so bad. See, I always worried the same thing too. And my son, for a while there, I mean, did some really stupid shit. And I mean, you can only let them, you got to kind of let them
Yeah,
be,
you really
let
do.
them grow on their own, let them learn, But now he's a great kid now. I mean, he works his ass off every day. He's a good daddy to his new baby. I mean, he's totally changed. He figured it out. He changed shit around big time, and he's doing great now for himself and for his new baby.
Right. I mean, that's all you can ask for, right?
Yep.
I mean, at this point, it's and I thought it would be, it was really hard for me to let go of my oldest. But then after that, it was a little bit easier each time, but I'm really going through that empty nest syndrome where I have to fill my house with stuff because they're gone. Does that
Aww.
make sense?
Yes.
And sheesh, I need to quit that. Really, I do, because I'm gonna run out of room here in a minute.
I gotta stop at some point.
Yes, yes, it does. I mean, there's only so many crafts I can do at once, right? I don't need to buy everything. Yeah,
right. You can only do so many things at once. Aw.
right.
Yeah, I totally get where you're coming from, though. I do. I totally get it.
Frankie, I would love your job.
Oh my God. I didn't know that's what you did. I would love that too. That's funny what you said about your son or your kids, and saying about, the hoping that they have a kid one day that acts just like them or like they did. Because I always say that to
that
my
was
son.
completely facetious. That really was completely facetious, because they weren't really bad kids. My daughter, she was the curious one, so she got into everything, right? Mama couldn't have anything, and when I told her, honey, that's stealing. No, it's not, Mama. It's yours, and you're my mom, and whatever's yours is mine. So I was like, okay, I see the logic in that. But please don't take anything without asking. It never worked. But my biggest thing with my children, or my kids, is just learning when not to say anything. Or not stepping in between my children and their significant others. I have to let them figure it out, and thank goodness their significant others are really good to them. But it's tough sometimes just sitting back, and it's just little arguments, but you want to just tell the other one, shut the hell up. That's my baby. You ain't, but you can't. You can't. You gotta let it. You gotta let it ride out, because sure as shooting, you step in, you're gonna be the bad guy. And I learned the hard way on that one.
Yes.
So
I totally get where you're coming from there. Totally. Because I do the same thing. I think to myself, oh God, I just want to tell her to shut the hell up. But I can't. But I love her. I love her so much. I do. I absolutely love my son's girlfriend. She's the sweetest. She's a sweet girl, but sometimes like listening to her yell at him, it's just like, God. But you can't say
Yes,
anything.
yes. No, no, you sure can't. No, you sure can't, because the second they make up, you're the bad guy.
Yep.
And then you drive that wedge in between you and your kid, and then it's not worth it in the long run, right?
Exactly.
It really isn't.
Yeah, that is exactly true. It is not
So
worth
I
it in
sit
the long
there
run.
and I bite the inside of my lip. Sometimes I bit it till it bleeds. But, you know, they're better off for it anyway. They're grown. They're almost 30. You know, what's mama gonna do? Nothing.
Right.
You know, it's but that was probably the hardest thing for me to learn how to do. It's just to learn to accept that I can't protect them from everything.
Mm-hmm. It's not easy.
No, it's not.
It's really not easy growing up and accepting the fact that they're grown now and they can do it on their own. It's really not easy
Yeah,
accepting that.
yeah, and it's not easy accepting the fact that they're doing things that at their age that you were doing, and you know, the
Yeah.
whole bedroom thing. I can't do it. I can't. I don't want to imagine it. I don't want to think about it. It's no. That's just gross, and I don't want to.
The what? Oh
The
God,
adult
no.
thing. Yeah, no,
No,
because I
that's not a
still
nice one to think about.
no, because I still picture them as little kids. You know, kiss my boo boo, make it better. You know, my kids always thought a kiss made their boo boos better, and
Mhm.
you know that'd be really weird to do to an adult child, right? Like that would be just really creepy and weird.
Creepy
But
is more, yeah.
yeah, um,
Yeah, my son was always a mama's boy. Always a mama's boy. And the funny thing is that I think he'll always be a mama's boy. He still comes over, wanting mom to do this, mom to do that. It's like, honey, you're an adult now. You can do this. He still wants me to make like doctor's appointments for him and stuff. It's like, come on, Logan, you can do it on your own. I got faith in you. You're a dad now.
right.
But yeah, he's always gonna be a mama's boy.
Yes, and to a certain extent, my oldest son, he's got to blaze his own path, and he was a mama's boy growing up. But you know, the old saying goes, you know, when you grow up, they do leave. Um, and he's got a wife. He's got 4 kids. He's got a great job. He works in the oil field. So I don't
That's a really good
really,
job.
yeah, I'm not, I worry about him, but you know, and but growing up, they were both mama's boys. My youngest is still a mama's boy through and through. My daughter's just Miss Independent. Always has been, probably always will be.
And there's nothing
And
wrong with that.
no, no, she's got a good head on her shoulders. She's very, very stubborn. And so that's the one I have to bite my inside of my lip with all the time, you know, because she's itty bitty. She's 4'11", you know, and
Oh, she's
all of 90
tiny.
pounds. Yeah, she's all of 90 pounds. And she's got 5 kids, you
Really?
know. Well, it's a blended family. She's got 3 and he's got 2. So they're, you know, they're raising them together. You know, I still don't understand. Hey, checking. I don't understand when they do the play fighting, which apparently is their thing. And I'm
Love you
thinking he's
too.
actually serious. And, you know, I'm like, do you want to take that tone with someone else? You know, but yeah, it's still one of those. He's been around for a while and she's married. So what do? You just let him be.
Yep. You do too. You have to. Tell Chucky, was she on here? I love you too, Chucky. I don't know if she
All
heard me
right,
say it.
checking.
What's she say? Where is
I
she?
love you. Huh? She is.
Oh, I see now. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
You can't do this right now, honey. I'm sorry, but you can't do this right now. Mommy's on the computer. No, she's trying to walk in front of me.
Hey, Shannon, I think this comment's for you.
Izzy. Aw, hi, Shannon. How are you? Honey, stop right now. She's
Hey,
bothering me.
Bieber, thank you for stopping in.
Izzy.
So, is there anything else you would like to share?
Trying to think. You know what's funny too is like back in Izzy, stop it. God.
Aw,
Do you see her? Come here.
it's cute.
Come here.
Kitty love.
Say hi.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
now
a
you get
pretty
down.
cat.
What's funny is that so back in high school, I was your prissy, stuck-up little cheerleader. Never in a million years would you see me as being somebody that would get in trouble and get locked up and do all the crazy shit that I did.
Right.
Totally different person, though.
No, I was probably pegged the least likely to succeed. I was the quiet wallflower. Always.
Aww.
Always. Which is okay because I'm still quiet and you know, I like it that way. You learn a lot about people just being quiet, you know?
You do.
Yeah.
Just listening.
Yes. Yeah. You learn a lot just by being kind too.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, sometimes kindness is often looked at as being naive, but I don't like to think of it that way. But yeah. If I'm naive, so be it. I'd rather be like this. I'm a glass half full kind of girl, and I always will be.
I love you just the way you are. I do. I love you just the way you are. I think you're perfect.
Well, thank you, Miss Mo. Guys, do you have any questions for Mo or anything?
Anyone want to ask me anything at all?
Yeah.
I do with the cats, you know how we rescue them and stuff too. We do take, you know, we like to rescue cats that have special needs as well. I have a special needs cat. Did I ever show her to you?
No.
Or tell you her story?
No, I don't think so.
She was used as live bait in illegal dog fighting.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah,
She's got one eye and her jaw was broken, so she's got like these two teeth that stick out all the time. She looks like a bulldog. Oh.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's sad. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. That's so sad. Oh. That sucks. That does suck. That's sad. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I know I'll probably think of stuff after we get off. You know, that's how it always is, too.
Right.
Probably think of more stuff I should have talked about or said. I probably should have like wrote stuff down, but I know I didn't really give myself much time to prepare.
Yeah, no, it was sort of like a bit of a rush thing, and I was going to take you when I could because we've been talking about this for months, and you know, the first time you got sick,
and then I start a new job this weekend too. Remember? So
yes,
yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be taking. I took a second job, but I'll be starting this weekend at night. So. Just to let you guys all know, you know, I mean, we got to kind of do all that kind of stuff, especially with rescue. You know, it's not cheap. Rescue is expensive.
Yes, it is.
It is not cheap.
It sure is. Okay.
Gosh, I don't. It depends on like what kind of stuff she likes to do and stuff. I always say to people that are newly clean and stuff like that and this is what I was always told is don't hang around and don't talk to people that you used to be around all the time.
Right. Take her to dinner.
People that I got in trouble with. Do what?
Or take her to dinner.
Or what you could do too is, like she said, take her to dinner and then take her. Maybe you guys have like a mom and daughter like getaway for a night or something. Go to a hotel or something like that for the night. Go swimming. Order some pizza.
Well, yeah. Or a movie. A movie, maybe not at the theaters, but maybe just have a movie night. Grab a pizza.
Right.
Get a 2-liter of Coke, just, or hang out, do a bonfire, go fishing. Anything will work. I mean,
I love fishing.
I'd give anything to have my mom back, and even if it was just to sit and hold her hand.
Aw. So I still got both my parents.
Right. I don't know, but I don't know. Well, maybe plan a day that you guys can. Well, just ask her. Tell her it's dealer's choice. She has her pick. Music City Mom. That way you don't have to worry about the details, as far as that goes. Ask her what she wants to do. I know when that's what I do when all else fails. I'm just like, what do you want to do?
Yeah, ask her. Hey, go camping. I freaking love camping.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if that's like something that you guys like to do or not, but God, my kid would love that. I'd take him if I took him camping and go up to the dunes or something like that. Oh man, he would love that.
Right. Oh, sorry.
Oh, see, that's sad. That is so sad. I'm glad that she's clean and that she's not in that predicament anymore. That's really sad.
I guess that's an invitation for you, Miss Mo. I've already been on the Checkings channel. Miss Mo, yeah, Music City Mom. That's what I do if all else fails. Completely honest with you, because my kids are so different now than what they were when they were growing up. It's not even funny. So yeah, if all else fails, just ask. I even ask grandkids. I've got 10 of them to keep up with, or 9 of them to keep up with. I ain't trying to remember everything. I set their birthdays are in my phone, so I get reminded. And I ring them up. What do they like?
Yeah, it's hard to remember absolutely everything.
Yes, it is. I mean, I was on top of it as a mom, but I had 3 to deal with and not 9. So. All
cabin
right,
sounds
guys.
like fun.
Huh?
The cabin? She said the cabin? That actually sounds like fun.
Oh, yeah.
But that's just because I like being outdoors and doing that kind of stuff. So that's why it sounds fun to me.
Yes, me too. When I've got the time and I'm not working, I sunscreen up and cover from head to toe what I can't. I sunscreen the places that I can't cover with cloth because I'm a redhead, legitimately a redhead. And so when I'm out in the sun, I burn and then freckle and go back white. There's no color in my skin whatsoever. It's that Irish in me. So yeah, there's that.
I got that Irish too. I burn easy.
Yes.
Too easy.
All right, guys, we are going on an hour. I know Miss Mo has stuff that she needs to get done. She's probably got to feed her man and everything else, and her animals.
I
So
do.
I
I gotta
am
go out and feed
going.
animals.
Yes, so I'm going to do a real quick roll call. Guys, if I don't call out your name, please do not be offended. I know that there were people in here. Let me scroll back up and I'll see if I can't get everybody. But if I can't get everybody, guys, I love you and you matter to me. Um, okay, let's see here. I am at the top. Kim Maple Syrup, thank you for being here. Ellen, Mama, you know it. Thank you for being here. Prissy, thank you for being here. Let's see here. Lord, it's going back up. Okay, let's see here. Kimmy, thank you for being here. Stitching, Bitching, and True Crime, thank you for being here. Music City Mom, thank you for being here. And I do want to say, anybody that was blocked on tonight's stream, you will be unblocked. To me, it's about listening to people's stories. It's not about coming in the chat to stir up drama. I can't do that here. This is real life, and there's other channels you can do that on. I just ask to be respected. This is my channel, so. Anyway, Pindar, thank you for being here. I don't want to go ahead and get into that spiel again, so I'm just going to move on. B, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Oh, I stuttered. See, Avery, thank you for being here. My email scrolling across the screen. Feel free to email me. I know you said you were interested in sharing your story. I would be honored if you want to share it here. Prissy, thank you for being here. If I say your name more than once, White Rabbit, sister, thank you for being here. Again, Kimmy, thank you for being here. Lulu, thank you for being here. Sorry, guys. I'm a slow scroll. Laced in Chains, thank you for being here. Mr. J. Quinn, thank you as always for being so supportive. Let's see here. Empress Nero, thank you for being here. I always do try to say that wrong. Dukes, thank you for being here. Lucille Williamson, thank you for being here. Nicolina, thank you for stopping in. And Tracy 610, I'm sorry, but thank you for being here. I absolutely thank you for being here. This is just not the channel for drama. I'm sorry. Like the Morning, thank you for being here. Frankie Hopkins, thank you for being here. Sorry, I missed your name. Guys, Sun Beach, thank you for being here. I know I typed your name in chat, but Coco, thank you for being here. Peach, Punch You, thank you for being here. Pitbull Mama of 7, thank you for being here. Yeah, I think that is everybody.
Did you get Prissy Penny Pincher?
I did, Prissy. Yeah.
Okay.
Now you see me. Thank you for being here, and thank you for respecting my channel. Thank you for doing that. Quinny, thank you for being here.
Thank you everybody for coming and listening.
Homegirl, thank you for being here. Penny Positive, thank you for being here. I don't even think I've ever shouted your name out, and I'm sorry. I always miss you. Omar Mama, thank you for being here. Penny Pimp Daddy, thank you for being here.
Aw, Sistina, I love you.
Sistina, thank you for being here. Janica, thank you for being here. Marianne Nolan, thank you for being here. Guys, Toast Robin, thank you for being here. And if you're ever in Bristol, hit me up. I can offer you a shower and a hot meal anytime. Rock Jim, thank you for being here. Yeah, I think that I have gotten everybody. Guys, if I missed you, I am so sorry. Lacey H, thank you for being here. I missed that one. All right, guys.
Everybody say a prayer for Shannon and her girls.
Yes, Leave It to Bieber, thank you for being here. Harley's World, thank you for being here. And as always, I always end my show with this. Oh, it just went out of my head, and I do it every time. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Guys, reach out to a loved one you haven't talked to in a while. Let them know you still care. Let them know that you're there if they ever need you. And yes, Lacey, thank you for being here. Guys, smile at a stranger. You know, I always tell you, smile at a stranger. They'll either think you're crazy or they'll smile back. And to me, that's a win-win. Either way, right?
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love the strange looks I get when I smile at a stranger. Guys, all right. Thank you, guys. Dukes, thank you for being here as well. Guys, you're all amazing people, and your stories do matter to me. If any of you guys want me to feature you on my channel, Randy, thank you for being here. Well, thank you. Um, anyway, guys, if you want me to feature you on my channel, if you want to share your story, please feel free to email me at dazedandconfused276@gmail.com, all lowercase, and the dazed and the confused are spelled with Z's. It's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Guys, I love you so much. You know, and at the end of the day, we're all human and we all have a story to tell. Every single one of us. So be blessed. I love you guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.